In Lanka, Sita had not heard even one word of affection, that even a few gentle words are enough to dispel the deepest sorrow. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. In today's edition of Manas for Manush, we will go through the Sundarkand Doha number 12, Chaupai number 3, through which we will observe that Hanumanji in Ashok Vatika said something that took away all the sorrow Sita ji was having. रामचंद्र गुण बरने लागा, सुनता ही सीता कर दुख भागा, लागी सुने श्रवण मन लाई, आदि हूँ ते सब कथा सुनाई. In the episode of Hanuman and Vibhishan, we saw that just as a traveler wandering in a desert feels upon discovering a source of water, just as a tourist abroad feels upon finding food from his homeland, or as someone living in a foreign land feels upon hearing their native language, so too did Hanuman's heart feel satisfied upon hearing Vibhishan's noble words in the city of demons. In the same way, upon hearing Bajrangi's words, Sita's heart became deeply moved. For so long, she had longed to hear gentle speech. The language of the demons, much like their conduct, was harsh. In Lanka, Sita had not heard even one word of affection. What she received instead was contempt, bitter words, hostility, jealousy, and indecent speech. Thus, when the sweet and meaningful words of Bajrangbali reached her ears, Janaki listened with full attention and emotion. Tulsidas ji says, रामचंद्र गुण बरने लागा, सुनता ही सीता कर दुख भागा, लागी सुने श्रवण मन लाई, आदि हुते सब कथा सुनाई. Hanuman began describing the virtues of Sri Ram. Hearing this, it seemed as though all of Sita's sorrow vanished. She listened with complete focus, ears and heart absorbed in Hanuman's words. The Pavanputra began narrating the entire story from the beginning. From King Dashratha's reign, Sri Ram's upbringing and education, his journey to Janakpur, the marriage, Sita's time duration in Ayodhya, preparation for Ram's coronation, the command of exile, her abduction in the forest, and Ram's journey to Kishkindha. After hearing this full account, Sita became convinced that this was no ordinary being. This was someone who knew Sri Ram intimately. Such detailed and personal knowledge could not be gathered merely through hearsay. One who knew so much with such depth must surely be an intimate associate. In the midst of mental turmoil within the enemy's stronghold, these words brought immense peace to her. Out of curiosity, Janaki began looking in all directions to see who was speaking. In the Valmiki Ramayana, Sarga number 31, Shlok number 18, the Rishi describes, Nishamya Sita Vachanam Kapescha, Dishascha Sarvaha Pradishascha Viksha, Swayam Praharsham Parmam Jagam, Sarvatmanaram Manusmaranti. Upon hearing Hanuman's words, Sita looked around in every direction and every place, while remembering the all-pervading Lord Ram and experiencing profound joy. First, upon seeing the ring, and now Upon hearing these sweet words, Janki sensed that there must be some divine cause by which Sri Ram's blessing had reached her. Curiously, she tried to discover that cause. On one hand, her heart, worn out by despair and torment, longed desperately for a ray of hope. On the other hand, doubt lingered. Could this be Ravana's conspiracy? Some illusion? Another trick meant to trouble her? Thus, she remained in a state of curious uncertainty, seeking to discover the source of these noble words. So, what lessons do we learn from today's Chaupai? That even a few gentle words are enough to dispel the deepest sorrow. Baba's Brahmagyan today is dedicated to those blessed with melodious speech. Emotion is primary. When true feelings exist, words are not even necessary. But when noble feelings are joined by beautiful words and a pleasing voice, it becomes supreme. Just see this. In Lord Shiva's temple near Kedar Ghat in Kashi, this saint creates a wondrous harmony of devotion and melody.
Janam 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 की पूंजी पाए जग में सभी को जिन्हें राम रतन धन पाए।
आने वाली पीढ़ी को जोड़ें अपने इतिहास से, देकर उनको महापुरुषों के जीवन की जानकारी। तो बोलो, मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी, द्रबहु सुदशरथ अजिर बिहारी।